All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to something a little different. This is Wuthering Waves. I don't know if it's pronounced Withering or Wuthering, but it is WU. It is a new free-to-play open world action anime RPG. In the same vein as like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Warframe, you know, all those wonderfulness. I know nothing about this one other than it just released today, and it is very similar supposedly to Genshin outside of like movement. Yo, what's up, Asmo? Getting ready for word salad info dumps? Oh yeah, I'm skipping all of it. I'm gonna complain that the game never tells you anything, and then, you know, skip all the tutorials. Okay, so it does support controller, which is nice. Have to select. Oh, select appearance. We gotta go with the waifu. We always go waifu, right? Please type in 1 to 12 characters. There we go. Supposed to have like a post-apocalyptic setting too, which is nice. Different from the fantasy stuff. Ooh, here we go. Intro. That's not similar to Honkai at all. Pretty.
Move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Juicia. Sorry. You just woke up and here I am chatting up a storm. Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
Man, if you showed this to somebody and told them this was Genshin Impact, they'd be like, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang. We are in the gorgeous spirits.
It's on the
Oh,
outskirts.
that's true.
Of
No,
Zhengzhou.
no small
How
annoying
long?
flying character yet.
Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or?
Oh, please don't
someone
call her
returning
traveler.
home?
Rover? Oh, they call her or they call you Rover instead of Traveler?
So you don't know why you're here,
That's
where
funny.
you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
Did I peep the 4.7
The wind
update
has
notes?
brought
No,
us a
not yet.
warning.
I saw you
The
posted them
Atheric
though.
Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
I still gotta
That means
catch
it's
up on the
probably
story.
gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Etheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail.
Don't you just
from the
hate when your
get-go.
gourd is out of service?
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Oh, that's great. Let's go together.
Man, whatever these companies use for like their modeling and animation, I love this style. All right, how's movement?
Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 90%.
All right, hang on.
No,
Where's settings? All right. Well, I'll lower it just slightly. A little loud. We're good there. If there's motion blur, turn that off. Cool. Oh, so much better. Pretty. Yeah, just let me tap on my monitor real quick. All right, A is to jump. Is there a sprint? RB is to sprint. Okay. And we're gathering. Oh, all right. You want me to go that way? What? Oh, I'm blocked. That's fine. At least you have like a decent stamina bar. Genshin's is fucking tiny. Wait, what? Oh. Wait.
it may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak
Oh.
of the devil!
There's wall running. What the hell? Oh, hello. Y for resonance skill? Okay. There's no lock on. There's no dodge. I guess RB is dodge.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with Ma Shao. I mean, Chisha.
Oh, it's later in the tutorial. Gotcha. Yo, wall running? Okay. Wait, there's something over there. You dick. All right, that traverse. Oh, there's no like. All right. to Dargan.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong.
So I guess that's similar to the
sentinels in other regions too,
Statues of the Seven or whatever.
compared to Huanglong. In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms. You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the magistrate of Zhenzhou.
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
The hell?
Tricia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Well, hello.
Ha! 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 The end has come.
Okay, so trigger is ultimate. Oh god. Hi.
Rover, watch out!
Speak precipitant. Oh,
With a powerful outro skill?
Your blade.
Tempest!
Oh,
Swift and resolute.
that is cool. I like that. Ow.
Let me be your blade.
So it rewards you for shifting between
Swift and resolute.
teammates.
The hour is upon us.
That's cool. The characters have outro skills that, like, when you switch to them, they'll perform. Neat. I don't know if I'm going the right way. Can I kill the bunny? Oh shit, you can. Yo. They definitely don't mind you traversing. Hardness of 6. Yeah, it happens. Yo, what's up, certified? Yes. That is what you will find here on my channel is realistic, crazy first-person shooters and anime games. On top of the world. Is there a glider? Nope. No fall damage though. Probably get a glider later.
That was close.
Oh.
You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a anyway,
Like a what?
Yang was trying to shield you, and then bam! The Tessa Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Shizia.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baija, we're almost there.
Is this a
The
treasure
place
chest?
Where we said we'd meet with
Yeah.
Baija. She's the resonator I've been talking about. Baija can heal with her resonance ability, and we found you together at the bottom of the gorge.
Baiju did some first aid for you. You seem to have...
See? There's a resonance beacon over there.
A what?
When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it.
Oh,
It's usually safe within a 5
oh god, what were these
radius
called
of a
in
beacon.
Genshin?
When you see a beacon,
Little teleportation devices?
Be sure to register and activate it. It's usually
Yeah,
safe
yeah, I
within
did.
a 5-meter
Thank you.
radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it'll...
Once
Yeah,
you're out of the
teleportation
gorge,
points or whatever,
there's
TP
only a
points.
short walk to reach Jinzhou. Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
I'm hoping this will tide me over until ZZZ comes out.
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baija here. Where is she?
She did.
This is the center of
Oh.
the Etheric Sea.
Boss fight?
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Baija? Baija! Baija!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
We agreed to meet up around here, and she said she was off to collect some samples. Gosh, did she really go straight into the heart of a tacit field for that?
Baija wouldn't take such risks without careful consideration. Freshly formed tacit fields go through a dormant period. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Wonder what these are like relevant to gameplay wise.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the Tacit Field's range. Besides, Baija is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use a glider module.
We got our glider.
Let me help you activate it.
Hey, I didn't have to pass a stupid test to get it.
Baija! Baija! We're in a dormant Tacit Field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
Nani?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
That's
I've been
impossible.
keeping an eye on her condition through the street. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
Wait, what?
Are you alright? Where does it hurt?
Worry has clouded your judgment, Yang Yang. Her vitals are stable, with normal-sized pupils and a steady breathing rhythm. This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
I like the weird, like, fantasy sci-fi setting. I do wish I had a lock on. Oh, there's one. I'm just dumb.
Let me be your blade.
Ow.
Bad timing.
Rover is with me, and that strange
Ow.
Tacit Discord is here too.
It's the Tacit Discord's ability. Be careful.
Oh, Jesus.
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
I like the perfect dodge combat stuff. That's very nice. Okay, bud. Oh! When the weakness halo appears, press X to counter attack. Okay. There's perfect parries?
Bad timing. One more time.
Let me be your blade.
Yo, this combat's actually really fucking cool.
Let me be your blade.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too.
That's a
I've
very
never
strange
seen
way to
such a
say barrier.
formidable tacit
Must be
discord
like an
before,
accent.
but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
Piece cake.
Rover, what was that last move called?
She's
That
just from
was as
Boston.
Cool as Fiona killer move.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover?
Assuming that means we get to repeat the fight whenever we want. Just come back.
Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit
Oh, it's
discord's
Pokemon.
level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work.
That's on level 0.
No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roshrooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
Now we're a Persona user. All right.
What? What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Does that relate to my cooking?
I heard some folks tried to cook gull puffs, and they even made it a local specialty, didn't they? Speaking of which, gull puff's a type of tacit disc. I'm even more curious now. Anyway, spicy food is always the best.
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, Can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Baizhi?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began.
Interesting.
Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like...
She kind of sounds like Mama Murphy.
Great granny of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon-Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than
Wait, but this is
delighted
being broadcast to everybody in the
personally
city,
meet
so
you
who...
in the City Hall of Jinzhou.
Everybody
I
shows
cannot
up at the
guarantee
city
to
hall just like,
provide
hey, were you
all the
talking to me?
answers you need. I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Everyone is the chosen one. Yeah, of course.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover.
Yup, that's me.
Wow, so this is the true measure of a chief. I mean, of our rover.
Eh?
This is the true measure of a chief. It's a famous line from a good old hero play. It's been running for almost 4 years. It's a really heartwarming tale about the chief and their squad.
Liar.
Does that hero play story sound familiar to you?
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
Let me take a look at those festivities.
There's still a while before the festival break. The best part of it
Oh.
hasn't even started.
If you're eagerly anticipating the festival atmosphere now, I'm afraid you will end up disappointed. But if
Oh.
you can stay in Jinzhou for a little while longer, until the moon chasing festival activities begin. I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
Okay. Why not?
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination.
We've opened the
once we
world.
arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Hey. Come here.
Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade.
Persona!
Can you reenact what you did before?
Nope.
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl.
Absorb.
Yay! It worked!
Echo obtained.
I've never seen a gourd quite like you.
To equip echoes. Equip an echo to unlock a new skill. But they are Persona. That's hilarious. You get an echo skill. Transform to Stonewall Bracer and charge forward. Successful hits grant follow-up strike and a shield. Oh, and they're unique. Okay.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Defeat nearby TDs. These guys? Okay. Relax.
I sense your weakness.
Ow. Where'd all you assholes come from?
Let me be your blade.
Shape the shapeless. Precipitant. Swift and resolute. Strike. Moment of resonance.
What do you mean you're immune?
Let me be your blade.
Tempest.
Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Got it. Yo, about to throw it up. Yeah, this is the new Tarkov mod. I don't know if you know this. No, this is a new free-to-play anime open RPG world thingamabob called Wuthering Waves. Very similar in vein to like Genshin Impact, but combat is way different.
No hesitation.
Ow. So how do I use my echo though? Optional. What? Oh, there's a beacon over there. Got it. Wait, so what is that thing over there?
Ha! Break.
Let me be your blade.
Storm, hear my command. Swift and resolute.
LB and X? Oh, okay.
An unexpected discovery.
That's something. Medium tuner used to tune 3-star echoes. So I wonder, is the gacha in this game gonna be collecting characters or echoes or both? So far the game hasn't asked me to do any of that, so which is nice. Nice to see.
Moment of resonance. No hesitation. One with the sounds.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, what? Hey.
Let me be your blade.
Where's like the cooldown on your echo? Oh. Okay, I see. I got it.
Cherish every gain.
And then you charge up your Y attack.
Disperse.
Oh no, you don't. I wonder what the meter at the bottom is. This thing looks crazy. Let's figure the story out. Turtle.
I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Precipitant!
Oh, you can collect more than one? Okay. You will never figure the story out. No? Lots of running around and exploring to do, which is nice. Where's it want me to go? It wants me to go that way. I wonder if this is on PS5.
The end has come.
Oh god. Wait, wait. If Genshin has taught me anything, it's you collect everything you see. No matter what. I got a box. You may exchange for resources by after being handed over to Rebel. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. There's a relic merchant. Okay. That is a big city. Die, rabbit. Die, goat.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead.
Is it? Not used to being able to just like run without stamina running out.
Rover?
Chapter 1, Act 1.
There you are,
Nani?
my dearest.
I'm on?
Seed of fate.
Oh.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the academy. The anomalies of the gorges of spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. And we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, she can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
Okay.
Yes. A physical examination would be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your body. Of course, we won't do anything without your consent.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move! Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons
What?
of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it.
All right. This is like your first major city. New resonator.
Chissa, Ally of Justice at your service.
Oh, she's joined the team. The 4-star. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna gotcha for characters. Okay. Escape from waifu. Impossible. You guys are lucky I don't play Nikkei on stream. Gameplay of that's kind of boring though. What is this? Oh, it's what's her name? Catherine. Or no, this would be, yeah. Catherine's the character in Genshin that you do all that with. There's anime mods already for EFT. I know. You can't see your character model though, which is, you know, kind of the fun in some of this stuff. Puppy! Can't pet the dog. 0 out of 10. Uninstalling. What
Here
the
we
hell?
are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. Let me see.
Yo, it did a backflip.
It's Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
Stealing flowers. So this acts as the Tower of the Seven. Gotcha. Cool. And even the map is the same. What is the next core store information on the surrounding area activated to obtain corresponding map data? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so these are Tower of the Sevens.
arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Jizya, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
Bring them some Star Wars comparisons? Impossible. Until they make a good, decent open world Star Wars game, you know? Wait, what? Ask who if who needs help? Contextual quests? Introduction to tasks with Discord creatures. You're the professor? It's the Pokemon professor. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. Oh God. Bam. What? Holy shit. Wait, I missed one. There we go. I didn't know if I was being timed. Well, that was cute. Mission complete. You also do a backflip. Oh, I can pet the dog. It didn't actually pet the dog though. Oh, just dances. Yeah, that makes sense. It was a big ass city. Is that our only... What are our quests right now? What is this? Let's track that one. Okay. Crafting. Oh. Yo, who gets a gun? Who gets a gun? I need to know. So far, there hasn't been a Paimon or Pom Pom character. Is Chisia the the Paimon? Or does Chisia get guns? Chisia gets guns. Okay, she's our main now. Although that acts like... Okay. It acts like arrows from Genshin, which would make sense. Right? Yeah, I'm definitely getting some Phantasy Star for sure. Puppy. What was I fucking doing? Oh, I was going over here. Man, I miss Phantasy Star. I haven't played the new one. What is it? Genesis? So many hours on Dreamcast and playing Phantasy Star Online. Hey, buddy. Patroller Chisia. Is it Chisia? I think it's Chisia. I found a casket. So what does this do? On's caskets, some of the holds and when the casket find one of the most treasured artifacts. Sure. I was like, so far it's just lore. You're doing it. Okay, so it's just worth money. Deal. Okay. That was adorable. So what did we get? Use to convey one time. Oh, it's wishes. So it gives you a wish. Okay. Or a pull. XP. Okay. Those are worth it. Now what? Where's this thing? Oh, there's a cube. How the fuck? Oh shit. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, we're gonna need to look for those like everywhere then. If they're just like chilling on top of... Yo, is that one all the way over there? I need to know. Is that a cube all the way at the top of that tower? Oh, yeah, New Genesis is the new one. Yeah, that is a cube all the way up there. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't hear a whole lot of like hype around New Genesis other than like when it released. And just like, yo, the movement is Movement's pretty good. Makes climbing a hell of a lot easier. Is this the map? No, that's chat. How do I get to the map easily? All right, I need... It's like dead ahead of me. Oh, I see it right there. I didn't see any other cubes on top of buildings. But it looked like you wanted to collect multiple of them instead of one at a time. Left on D-pad? Oh, thanks. There you are, you piece of trash. Bam. All right, let's get on with the story. Up. Oh. I'm gonna need the map genie for this game. Real fast.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before.
So they actually made it a part of the story that their announcement was just like, hey, you, if you think you're the chosen one, just show up.
Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to...
So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean...
Nothing in particular.
I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
I believe so.
What do you think, Rover? Are you
Yo, Fortune
willing
Taylor,
to
how you liking the game so
recover
far?
your memories?
The combat's great and the traversal is great. I like the setting.
In that case, how about meeting with
So
the
far,
magistrate first?
I'm liking it.
She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shizia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down.
I mean,
Wait,
for
no, we
a
won't be able
a
to
free
hear.
open world
Plus, they've got
RPG.
this rule about not yelling inside
Why
the
not?
city hall.
You mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself.
Also very pretty. I mean, so is Genshin and so is Honkai. ZZZ is going to be just as crazy looking.
Please, follow me.
Okay. I choose waifu in every game. My chat will tell you. If the option is there, I'll always pick a
Kindly have a
female
seat.
character. Where am I sitting down? You have 4 chairs, lady. Oh, this one.
Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be staring at an ass for 100+ hours. She looks like a Nikkei character. I want to learn more about this like persona system.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay.
The Primo Gem
Sam
Eye.
Fogg, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate.
Hello.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
What? Wait, I'm supposed to wait around for 3 days?
Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment.
I see.
Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone.
The only thing I hate about this game is they don't give you real options. All options are yes, yes, and hell yes, or super yes, yeah. That's I think that's all of these types of games. Genshin was similar.
In person. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Okay.
Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
Am I?
Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings.
Creepy.
Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic, in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment?
No.
Indeed. It was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it.
Okay.
The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple,
A grappling
should be
hook?
fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Yeah, it's actually, I think that's something that like is an odd topic in terms of like gacha games, like their storylines. They're like this, Honkai, Genshin, even Nikkei to an extent, like all have really weird, crazy, good stories wrapped up in, you know, games that a lot of people just tend to avoid because of the gacha mechanic. It sucks that they don't get to like experience that story.
Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou?
Right here.
If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall.
Royal Suite, here I
I'll
come.
lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Okay. Is there anything I can steal while I'm here? Oh, what's this? Or the Chris of what? Weichi? I think that's how it's pronounced. Pieces being laid down on the board followed by a long silence. Hey, look, you know, if there's a vase that is breakable or an unattended treasure chest, I am just liberating the burden that is placed on the person's house.
Rover! It
Yes.
took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
Maybe.
So Madam Magistrate's not in the City Hall.
The wind is rising. In it, I sense disturbance and unrest. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and
Yeah,
the
Asmo.
Academy. We've done
That's very
everything
true.
we can. I mean, this is one
It's a great
line,
story,
and we're
so I don't
talking
see
about
why it
Jinzhou
wouldn't
of all
be
places.
referenced everywhere.
We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Jizya. Do you have any plans, Rover?
3-day vacation.
Fair point. A 3-day vacation it is. Let's go chill out then. We'll figure out the tokens when we have the chance. Ooh, reminds me of the tokens of love in those stories. It sounds like you're off to a secret date or something.
What?
What is our magistrate planning to do with these token puzzles? A soulmate?
So, Madam Magistrate left some hidden clues in her tokens. Clues that only the right person would be able to decipher. But Rover has lost all memories and would likely forget any kind of decryption method they agreed on. It doesn't quite make sense. Or maybe she is trying to make Rover notice something else. Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
What could they possibly be?
So, what's so special about
Oh.
them?
Doesn't show. Oh, candy.
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls, but I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
Yo, I want some
It
boba.
reminds me of my childhood.
Can I order boba?
I still remember the taste.
I don't know why
It
that
was
just
so
like made me
sweet.
think of
I
that.
was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
Small device.
It seems like
I was gonna say it looks like a clock.
sundial. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichuns in a day, and every shichun is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface, and its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east, the white tiger stands for the west, the vermilion bird
That's a very
stands for the
classic
south.
Chinese
And
folklore thing,
finally,
right?
We have the black
The
tortoise
dragon,
for
the
north.
tiger, the bird,
It
and the
seems
turtle.
sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power.
Yeah, you have half a
The
brain. It's
color of
okay.
This leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
And a
This
fruit.
is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhengzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more
Isn't that a real
mangosteens
fruit?
being sold at the nearby markets.
Well, to Google.
They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages.
It is.
The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Zhixia and I share similar childhood memories of the Sugar Pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
Doesn't ring a
When
bell.
it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
Suitable place to grapple? What?
There's still some distance to the Huaxu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster. Yang Yang just installed some apps for you, remember? Just look for the one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
Eh? System miles just started. Okay. Wait, this is just a mechanic from Genshin.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy.
Hey, as long as you iterate on stuff, like I'm all for games taking
when there's any updates.
heavy
Sure.
inspiration
I'll
from
do
others.
anything. Don't
Like
worry.
combat is very
I'm
different,
staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
and the addition of like the persona stuff, the echoes or whatever. All right, I'm gonna go make myself a drink real quick, and then we'll keep going. Kirby.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power.
Okay. Yeah. Wait. Was there other quests to do? No, this is still it.
Replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr.
Luke?
Murphy from the department.
Is that you?
Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
What are you doing in here? You're in the wrong game, buddy.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something? I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly. And you are?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago.
Pokeball.
I heard his
Oh, no.
This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in
Oh
the
no, I
Department
restarted
of
her dialogue.
Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
No, maybe.
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Indeed.
Indeed.
One moment, please.
Oh. Denied.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room.
Okay.
This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And it appears to be missing a part. See? There's a groove here.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
Oh. Okay. Keep going.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy.
I
How do
turn
you
into a
define
monster.
For resonators like you, such abnormal fluctuations in frequency typically lead to overclocking. When a resonator's mental capacity is overwhelmed, they may lose control of their forte, causing an overflow of resonance energy. We have established a comprehensive overclock diagnosis process to accurately predict potential risks of overclocking. Your waveform graph shows a remarkable level of stability, surpassing any resonator I've encountered. Your risk of overclocking should be minimal. You don't need to worry about that for the time being. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body.
Creepy. Sounds like a cool terrarium idea.
I use that as a metaphor to express my speculation. If such a thing existed within you, scientists would be eagerly seeking to understand it. There are so many mysteries about you worth exploring. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still.
You said hold tight. Stand still.
Simulated training ground. Don't worry. Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please
What?
fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Okay.
One with the sounds. Ha! 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 Administering first aid.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. We will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. Huh. Moment of resonance.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it is not your resonance ability either. I will do another round before you test your potential.
Swift and resolute. Huh. I sense your...
Let me be your... We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon.
Combat is very cool.
Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Wah.
Rover, can you hear me?
Oh god.
Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit?
Try to leave.
I'm back to the same
trapped.
spot again. And this moon.
Huh?
What is happening?
What moon? What are you talking about? Oh, uh-oh. Hello.
Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use.
What up, GT?
Everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered
It's a
one such
Paper Mario.
manifestation.
Jeez.
I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion.
Yeah, I
yet.
remember they were. Didn't they
Not
do a
until
sequel
we've
to
run a
Paper
thorough
Mario, or is
analysis
that
on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated
is that what
sonorosphere
just got
again to see what
ported?
on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
1,000 Year Door is the sequel. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a Switch anymore, so I don't follow any Switch games anymore. Convene is unlocked. What is Convene? Through Convene, you can get reliable companions and weapons. Oh, Convene is what they call wishes. Okay.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me
I'm sure this one's just guaranteed. The boob jiggle. So how do you level up this stuff? Resonance skills. Okay. Yo, who's this dude? So they're stacked the exact same way. Where you have your intro one, the specific character, the permanent with a weapon, and then cool. Well, I'm gonna go. They have more weapons than that. Looks like Genshin Impact. So yeah, it's very clearly like built the same way, but yo, you gotta look at when we get into combat, it's so different. You can only have 3 characters. Okay.
talk is cheap.
We'll put Baiju.
The action.
You can count on me.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Also, from what I've read,
It's hollow.
a little bit,
Here,
this
try tapping on it.
is much
It
more.
seems different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle.
Yeah, the
box.
pity system
The
apparently is
sundial
not
hollow with an inner
ass,
compartment.
and also
You scan
like
it, and there's a small paper scroll inside.
the game doesn't get hard
However, it's missing a crucial component.
towards like current
You
end
should be able to
dungeons,
spin the
I
wheels on the
guess.
sundial once the right component
Whereas
is
in
installed.
Genshin Impact, like you can't really do super end game stuff without like really good teams.
Automata mechanics isn't my field of study. I specialize in developing tacitite weapons, but the foundational theories behind these applied technologies are quite similar. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons.
Also, the traversal
Install the missing
is
part,
wild.
Then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We can certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way...
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think?
Looks like a purring cat. What?
It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Yes, let's. Sealed copy of Super Mario World for SNES just sold at auction for 125k. That's gotta be money laundering, right? At some point, what's this? Oh.
Rover.
What? Huh? I didn't do nothing. That's fair, GT.
Rover.
Just sometimes when I see that stuff, it's like, I think the ones that cause me question are maybe SNES. SNES is fine because SNES is old enough, but like when you start seeing like N64 or PlayStation games selling for absurd amounts, you're just like, wait a minute, that doesn't seem
Please don't touch
correct.
that. It's dangerous.
200, 300, 400, 500. Okay, maybe like an FF7 like sealed original selling for like a couple hundred, I can understand, but nothing beyond like 4 digits and up. I'm just like, nah.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned.
Oh, GT. Also,
Indeed. You
this
just
game
pointed out a blind spot in my
seems to
thinking.
have a persona
Your workshop?
mechanic.
That hellish place? Stop sweet talking me. I get
Where you
it.
like collect monsters and then can use them in combat.
Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a
Pokemon's through the
gorgeous
roof?
tenon-based
I still have
puzzle box. The missing component in the middle
red in
is to
box.
fulfill 2 entirely
Red and yellow,
different
both in
structural
box.
requirements at the same
Not sealed, though.
time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded
Yeah,
pointer.
with manuals
I'll
and
draw up a
everything.
design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Li Yao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
Can't you just, I mean, why would Emerald be? That's just a DS game, isn't it?
It's a minefield of clutter and chaos.
Oh, Game Boy
A
Advance.
murky swamp within the academy walls.
It's not that
as vile
old,
and
though.
perilous as some primeval force
I don't know.
before the lament. Any civilized human would find it impossible to stand.
Just emulate that shit.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Look at this. Oh god. Do I want to? Is this gonna make me puke, GT? Why? Lecture markets are weird.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortify's description, though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
We already looked at the box, didn't we? Here it is.
This should be it. It's quite a box full.
A lot of speculating going on. The speculating for what though? That's why I just don't understand. Like, it's not like speculating in a company that the company's gonna come out with something crazy and then suddenly like your stock goes through the roof. You're purchasing video games. Granted, GBA games are like 20 plus years old now.
Mr. Mortify, we found the
Video games are moving into comic collecting. Cool. So you gotta wait 20 years for the bubble to hit, and then you'll be able to buy all it for nothing. Just like comics from the 90s.
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf
Don't eat the mangosteen.
I detected subtle fluctuations in Tacit Discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out
Dude,
the
comics from the
possibility of
90s are
them
worth
being left
pennies.
behind through contact. This is not an ordinary
Fractions
leaf,
of pennies.
but it doesn't seem to be a Tacit Discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Outside of like a handful.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena.
I would feel so bad like when people would come in with collections, you know, 500, 600, 700 copies of comics.
Determined to be a type of oral
I'm like, I can give you $5, dude. It's all from the 90s and all worthless.
This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine.
That's where
Could it be
DVDs are now?
related to
Yeah.
the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortify?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle.
What now?
It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing. But it's falling out of daily use now. What kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Yeah, that's Microsoft's plan, right? BMS. Hey, we made this giant purchase of like Blizzard and Activision and Bethesda. What do we do? Ah, let's close down Tango Gameworks.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Yeah, Tango Gameworks, the company that shadow dropped a brand new IP that won a ton of awards and was genuinely well loved.
Wait, Rover, it's here.
June 16th at 3 p.m. Okay.
There are two photos.
Oops, sorry.
Huh.
What?
If I remember correctly,
Starfield looked like shit, so I didn't even buy it. Starfield was fun.
Year of Way, several cycles ago.
I also wasn't
Genjo
like,
City Hall
my
and
expectations
Washu
of Starfield
Academy
were
built in
the same as every
year
other
the
Bethesda
Gorgeous of
game.
Spirits battle sparked Jinjo's
I don't know why
founding,
people wanted it to be the next,
and the
you know,
formidable
greatest thing on the
tacit
planet.
Discord described here. I believe it is the Crownless.
Low and held together by paper clips? Exactly. I got 80 hours out of it.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after
Outer
the
Worlds
event,
is great.
but I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities.
Outer Worlds is also
Resonators
very
are
shallow,
not.
if you look at it too
With
hard.
discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If
Yo,
they
the second
failed,
DLC was the murder mystery one. That one was fucking awesome.
we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it... But you are not from Jinzhou. Maybe the place you came from had a similar situation. With this thought, perhaps, the reports about the sugar pearl are just one part of the clues. The other part about your past and memories is hidden in the documents on the way shelf. What do you think, Rover, about the sugar pearl? Jinzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The Mountains of Spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Jinzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Jinzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it. The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian. When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable Tacit Discord we encountered. Our
A lot of lore.
Sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the Sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able
There
to
is
use them
already an
for
interactive
access.
map for Wuthering Waves. That's awesome.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
Although this doesn't show... Oh, it does show the caskets. Alright, cool. We definitely want to collect those.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
Mm-hmm.
You betcha. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you
Okay.
have a place to stay, Rover?
I'll be staying at the city hall.
Talk about hospitality. Boy, I wonder what it's like to live in the city hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Who the? Who the? All right. Can change the time in your terminal. Oh, cool. This is a weight mechanic or whatever. Neat. We showed GT some combat. Hold on. Let's go. Can we go? What is it? D-pad. Map. Go to that. Oh, you can just fast travel to those things. Okay. Can I go out that way? Hold on.
One with the sounds.
I honestly think like one of my favorite things is just this. Just wall running. Okay.
Oh, bring it on!
Disperse. One with the sounds.
So there's these guys don't seem to have parrying attacks, but there's perfect dodge.
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds.
And then you can like swap to oh, you're immune.
Close one!
Tranquility. Ha! Swift and resolute.
So like I don't know what exactly triggers it yet. But you'll see the character portraits in the top right like highlight with a music note. And you can like switch to them mid combat and they'll perform like a special move. There's also perfect parrying with like a counter attack, but only certain enemies do it. So like there's like the music note. So you can swap to that character and perform like a specific move. It was kind of neat. And then yeah, so certain enemies you defeat, there's these echoes that exist. You just capture them like a fucking Pokemon or a Persona, and then you can swap. Yeah, here. So each one does like a different effect. So it's like you have your characters with their weapons, their attacks, and their what seems to be their elements, and then they have a skill, they have an ultimate, and then you can equip monsters as an echo to deal other stuff. So it's kind of neat. Wonder, can I go fight that dude again? Hold on. Come on. What is this? Oh. Can I zoom out? There we go. There's the zoom. All right, the map's decent size so far. Man, there needs to be a faster way of opening that. Can you fight this guy again? Ooh, maybe. Maybe not. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, you actually have a
One more.
ow.
The end has come. One with the sound. Strike from the shadow.
Oh, bring it on!
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Cool. The hell? Oh, hey, one of these.
One with the sound. I sense your weakness.
Oh, bring it on! Heads up!
The hour is upon us.
Verity shines.
One with the sounds.
Transmitting frequency.
No hesitation.
Oh, that's freaking cool.
Resolute. Moment of resonance. Ha!
Treasure chest. Bam.
Remnants of the past.
Neat. I'm just looking for this teleport. Oh, there it is. I see it up there. Excuse me. Oh, this is a different colored rock. Eee. Ah! Am I leveling first? I don't know. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Hi. Oh, I think I can parry this guy. Hold on. Where'd you go? Come here.
Strike from the shadows.
Leave it to me.
Oh, maybe not. Thought you had a parryable move. Oh, ow.
Time.
Thought you had a parryable. Anyway. Did I get anything out of that? No. Ah! Hmm. Eh, 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 eh. All right. There we go. There we go. What the hell? Hmm. Eh? Oh? Hmm. Guide button? What's the guide button? This? We looking tutorial? Encryption block. There it is. Where'd it go? The key repeaters emit the decryption pulses in different directions. After the utility is unlocked, you can use Levitator to place the key repeaters. What's Levitator? Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay. Can't do that yet. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Sticking around in the open world.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Yo, that sounds good.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
It's
What
nighttime.
do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and
What?
with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. In case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover? Yes, that may work too. Any plans for the next 2 days, Rover? The Axis Pass may be another hint. There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. A pass isn't required unless you have to leave the city borders.
Now why didn't I think of that? Gotta hand it to you, Yang Yang. It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in ya.
Let's do this.
Without a doubt.
New function unlocked. Events. Events unlocked. Open up the events wheel. Hey. Okay. Oh, so we get Sanwa on day 5. Okay, cool. Wait. I didn't read the rest of that shit. Trials, okay. And then rewards for hitting adventure level. Your tower of oh, so that's okay. Yeah, sure. Goals to do. What do you guys think so far? You liking it? I'm having a good time.
We Resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. Our Echoes can use them too. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
Sorry guys, 1 second. I played if it wasn't eating up my Genshin timeline or Genshin playtime. Yeah.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying and wailing?
That
I wish I
should
was
be the
caught
big
up on
bad Ranger's
Genshin.
Training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
What is this? Pass the trial to obtain character enhancement items. Okay. Co-op mode not available. Unlock. Oh, single challenge. There we go. Yeah, sure. Current team level is lower than recommended. That's fine. In 300 seconds.
Oh, bring it on! Pew, pew, pew.
One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. Break.
Endless reverberation.
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds. I sense your weakness. The end has come.
Okay. Oh, here we go. Claim rewards. Okay, so these are like the what the hell were they called in Genshin? They're the dungeons, right?
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown.
So can you just do these at any time? You can. Oh, all right, cool. You don't have to like travel to somewhere in particular. Neat.
Defense of the city gate has been strengthened. It wasn't like this when we came.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on
Oh,
duty
domains.
with me
That's what they are in Genshin.
Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified.
Damn straight.
Just you two?
Greetings. I'm Jianshin. Could you please do me a favor? I want to go look for someone outside the city, but I don't have an access pass, so may I tag along?
Sure.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
Explain why she wanted to leave the city. She told you about the person she's looking for.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
Okay. Away we go. Gotta go re-up my drink though, so I will be right back. 1 second.
It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power. It is natural to feel dreadful of the unknown. Yet, there are times when the unknown harbors hope. Like how I can never know what else this power.
Waha. All right. Let's keep going. Need a unified waifu open world game? Yeah. Games like this, like, it's really good to get in when they release.
You don't look like soldiers.
You can always
Why
keep
are
up
you
with
here?
story. You can like
The front
100%
lines are right
areas.
up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
Games like this release content so often that it's really bad if you just don't play for a couple months.
A missing person. Juyan. The one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him?
Yo,
Is he
GT, have a good one, bud.
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Will we
Great.
though?
I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Use sensor to confirm the patrol route. How does that work? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. It's the elemental view. Eh? Eh? How do I open you? Oh. There's a third one somewhere. Ah, here you are. Gotcha.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Run!
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, 'cause we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts. There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads. Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
Watch out!
Wait!
Tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do.
Y'all died.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds? Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. Tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving.
Spoilers there with the IRS.
But with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Oh no.
No, wait. What I gave them was more than enough for them to make it to Jinzhou. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liuxian Tea House and ask for Jianxin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine.
You're too nice.
We'll go. Hurry, move, let's get out of here. I'm not listening to this lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Ugh, quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Hey. Oh god. Connect the same color? Oh. Oh. Oh, this is a cool puzzle. Check the other beacon. That's so far. Oh. Man, playing all these games like makes me really want that that Monster Hunter one. Was it called Blue Protocol? That game's gonna be freaking awesome, dude. What is this? Come here.
Strike from the shadows.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Swift and resolute.
That's Shooter Born in Heaven distance.
An unexpected
true.
discovery.
I'm actually almost done with Shooter Born on our realism run. I was playing on my lunch today. Wait, what the hell is that? Huh? Yeah? Eh? Wait, what? Hover target. Oh, that was easy.
Lucky me, lucky you.
Whoa! JK, I'm out. See ya. Ah! I was only kidding. Ah!
The thorns are blocking our path. The thorns are blocking.
Wait, what? How do I?
The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon.
Oh.
Please be careful. They look sharp.
Wait.
Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
And
Cherish every gain.
something nearby to deal with them, the game says. Isn't... Oh. Okay. Ooh. Man, those are probably gonna get real hard.
Master Tianxing, are you alright?
This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived. I've confirmed it, but it's not nearly enough. We must reach out to the city again and demand more supplies immediately.
But the approval process is going to...
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working around the clock here. Any delay could mean the end of our defense. Do they not comprehend? Here's a list of what we need. I'll talk to them if you can't make them listen. Now go, go, go! Move, move! What is it? Why are we still not done distributing these?
Yeah, well.
You new here? Are you backups too?
Oh.
Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers, and they are...
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest holds vital medical supplies. If the wounded return and find no medicine, it's on you. Handle with care and precision. An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Now, I've got wounded soldiers coming soon, and you're just in time to help. Oh, sorry, have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, could you do me a favor? The wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked resonator now. Could you please take care of them?
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take care of their wounds. Thank you.
It's so busy here. It looks like they don't even have the time to catch their breath.
Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, following orders and striking enemies. But in the rear, personnel must juggle numerous tasks: supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must carefully manage these matters to provide vital support for our fighters.
So this is what a real war looks like.
I had no idea it could get this bad. Most people would never have the chance to
Oh
witness
boy, an
any of
escort
this.
mission.
It's
All right,
natural
now
for
we're in a
them
real
not to
video
know.
game.
I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace and safety for our citizens. It's a sacrifice made so others don't have to live in fear.
Oh, they're up top, or they're inside.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Next.
Like I said, it's not a big deal. No need to fix me up. Let me go.
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can close on their own. It's my resonance ability. The medics should go take care of other people in need.
Stop squirming, will you? We're here because you need our help. Calm down and stay where you are. Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance. You must be tired. Please, take some rest.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, they've received proper treatment now. They'll recover in time. Thanks to General Jian, we've seen a significant drop in the number of casualties. I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stench of blood lingering through the rain. But things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have already taken out hundreds of enemies.
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, we couldn't have helped so many wounded soldiers in such a short time. Now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster is?
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above, directing munitions distribution. Just take that lift and you should find him there.
Rover, where are we going next? Here are some recipes for dietary supplements from my sect. They might help the wounded recover sooner.
Oh, great. You have my thanks.
Woohoo!
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the consumables as soon as possible and check our communication lines while you're at it. Ewa, deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where is she? What do you need?
What?
I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage.
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join you later.
What are you doing? Oh.
I have a fruit.
Excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this a mangosteen? It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining
This is where like
old
the
and
post-apocalyptic
new
portion
technologies
comes in.
emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the rapid growth of tacitite weapons, these crude explosives were eventually phased out in favor of more advanced weaponry.
Here we go.
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. I heard you two still have other matters to attend to. When you have the time, let's catch up at Liu Shan Tea House. It's my great pleasure to have met you.
See you later. Oh. There we go.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. If the mangosteen indicates something about war, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think...
So, Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about General Tian, or about the war against tacit discords. We haven't reached the front lines yet, but I can already smell the iron in the air. I sense tension and unease. Our soldiers stationed at the borders, I hope they're okay.
Interesting. Food? What the hell?
General! Follow the Qinglong to war!
A cool cutscene. Oh.
Tell truth from facade.
Oh, that's a dragon. The big dragon.
Retreat to advance. Time to fight back. Fear no more.
Oh, Jesus. Yo, his stance is sick. Ow.
Wind Rider.
Oh, oh, hey, oh, hey. Oh, that's the move you can counter. Okay.
Retreat to advance.
Ow.
Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more.
His ult's really good.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance. You were unresponsive when I tried talking to you. What did you see?
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord. I think I saw what was happening in the Norfall Barrens.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Qinglong. The Qinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian, the leader of all Midnight Rangers. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there, fighting alongside our soldiers to keep the tacit discords away. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. We arrived near the battlefield right when General Tian was leading an attack against the tacit discords. Your vision. It might be what was happening on the battlefield not far away. The battle itself is a clear sign of an anomaly. The streams from the Norfall Barrens feel more suffocating than ever. Rover, something on that battlefield must be connected to you. though we have no idea what it is. But I didn't hear anything or sense any frequencies. Rover?
According to Baiji, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
That thing.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains.
Cool.
As I make myself reflect on my goals and plans, those voices in the streams become clearer, and everything starts to make more sense. Rover, perhaps you can give it a try.
Say what now? Oh. Guidebook is unlocked. Oh, this is our... Okay, cool. And this is the enemy book. Neat. Okay. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me for the stream tonight. I got some things to take care of. This was fun. This is probably a game that I'll be playing kind of on my own. I'm actually going to check to see if it's on PlayStation because I'd really like to be able to play this just kind of at night relaxing rather than up here in my office. Tomorrow night we'll be back on Tarkov. We're going to try and hit max traders tomorrow. So tune in for a long stream. And then we'll be off Sunday. And then Monday, I think I'm going to be checking out a game called Serum. It released into early access a couple of days ago. It looks very much like a Fallout / Bioshock first-person shooter survival game. It's pretty fun, but I wanted to give it a few days because it just released into early access before I check it out. And then, yeah, we'll see what else comes out. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. If this game looked fun to you, it is called Wuthering Waves. It's out today. I am not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but it looked cool. So I want to check it out. And yeah, if you're a fan of Genshin or these types of open world anime games, it's free. Do it for yourself. That's it for me. My name's Frosty. See you next time. Peace out.